Hallo und willkommen zurück.
Has anyone ever told you you're the greatest explorer in the settled systems? Well, they should.
All right, let's cycle that airlock and get
Ja, steigen wir hier mal ein. Ja, dieses Spiel ist so kaputt. Piraten, Freibeuter. Jetzt will ich erstmal gucken, was gibt's hier noch Schönes.
Are you looking to start something? 'Cause I'll finish it.
Ja, mal durch die Händler schleichen.
Nothing like the smell of a dead shark after you cook 'em with an energy.
Ja. Die haben echt seltsame Kommentare. Was haben wir denn hier? Hier.
Now you buy from me, you can look good. Tactical gear is my...
Was hast du denn kaufen? Wow. Wow. Sonstiges.
Stay safe out there.
Nee.
Ask a jazz about any ship upgrades.
Behold, my random assortment.
Nein. Hast du Schiffsteile da? Da.
We're done here? Great.
I wonder what the composition of air is here. I feel like I can detect a faint increase in oxygen.
Ja. Komm jetzt hoch. Ich bin mit dem Fahrstuhl. Geht das? Hast du einen Fahrstuhl? Nee, ich muss zurück. Komm jetzt nochmal hoch. Wie kam ich jetzt nochmal hoch? Ich habe keine Ahnung. Oh Gott. Das ist so trainiert. Seid ihr echt ganz... Oh, Fahrstuhl. Seid ihr echt ganz schön schwach?
There you are. The hell took you so long?
It's about time. I was about to fly down and loot your bodies.
Not now, neighbor. Well, you said you found something. Hand it over.
Genau. Erst will ich bezahlt werden.
Demanding the credits up front, huh? You're learning, Rook. You are learning. Don't worry. You finish the job and you will get paid. But first, I need to sample the merchandise.
Translation. Give him what you found before he puts a hole in your chest.
Er will mich durchlöchern.
Oh, excuse me. Forgive my impertinence. What I meant to say was, give me whatever you found right now before I blow your goddamn head off. Please.
Mach doch.
Just cut the crap and give him what you found.
That's it? Just one slate. After losing so much of our crew, it better be a map with a big red X on it. Well, I'll be damned. Legacy wasn't referring to Crix's fortune. It's the name of an actual ship. A Galbank transport probably loaded with credits.
Never heard any stories about a Gal Bank ship going down. And even if it had happened, It would have been picked clean years ago.
No, Neva. Think. If Galbank covered it up, and over time, the location was eventually forgotten, it wouldn't be on anyone's radar. Okay, this changes things. Now that we know what we are looking for, we have to narrow the search. I'm sure he did not have a choice. People would kill to get a crack at a score this big. I know I have. Let us start with what we know. It was a Galbank ship, which means the company is going to have records of where it went down. Neva, weren't you working on a deal with Rokov? Something about a big-wig charity event on one of Trident's Starliners?
Are you serious? I've been working on that gig for 3 months. That's my score.
Ay, Dios mío. Will you shut up about your score and think for a second? That Starliner has a Galbank VIP suite aboard, which means... Come on, Neva. This isn't hard.
Which means a Galbank exec will be aboard. We grab their credentials and get ourselves into the Galbank archives in New Atlantis. Holy shit, that might actually work. I'll send a message to Rokov right away.
Pack your bags, Rook. You're going on vacation. And since you've earned it, take this gun with you. Might come in handy when Rokov screws everything up as usual.
Kill Hauer.
Good, because that is exactly what you are going to be doing. Neva and I are too well known to walk around the Starliner without being recognized. If Trident security spotted us, it'd be over. I need you to board that ship, make contact with Rokov, and get me those credentials.
Ja, ja.
You'd better. Oh, before you leave, I wanted you to know that I took what you said about Mathis into consideration, and I've decided to let him join the fleet. We'll see. That's it then. Next stop for you is Rokov's Starliner, the Siren of the Stars. And remember, Rokov does not need to know anything about Grixis' legacy. For now, it's just between us. Now get out of here.
Hey, Rook. Before you head out, I need to have a word with you. Meet me at the last Nova after you wrap things up with Mathis.
Shouldn't you be packing for your trip?
Krieg ich jetzt auch noch mein Geld?
So there I am. You see security on my tail, and my graph drive just chokes. And you know what I'm finding?
Wie ihr alle so langsam seid, echt. Ja. Boah.
Hey, I wanted to thank you one last time for not ratting me out to Delgado. And telling him how much I pitched in. That was pretty damn cool. If he would have found out what I was planning, well, I don't even want to think about what could have happened. Oh yeah, sure. Anything you need, you just ask. And I'll be there to back you up.
Can't wait. Bye now, Mathis. I hope we're never in such dire straits that we need to depend on that guy. Stay safe.
You just, you know, take care of yourself out there.
Okay. Boah, Alter, hier nervt. Oh, erzähl.
There you are. All right, look. I've been lining up a score with that asshole Rokov on the Siren of the Stars for months. I'm not about to let a payday slip through my fingers. So guess what? You're gonna finish the job for me.
My friend's got a point bug. Every pirate...
I'm about to tell you, so shut up and listen. Rokov's been tipping me off about some kind of bullshit charity event that the Siren of the Stars is hosting. At the event, they're gonna give away something called the Earth Savior Award, which is worth tens of thousands of credits. So it's simple. While you're on the Siren, swiping those Gal Bank credentials, I want you to grab that award and bring it to me. And I'd prefer to have the money that award's worth in my account. So you're just gonna have to deal with it. Look, you can make all the jokes and excuses you want. But if you don't come back with the ES award, I'm gonna deduct it from your pay. Either way, I get my money. How much you walk away with is in your own hands. Got it?
Don't worry. I took notes. Sorry. I meant that seriously. I did.
Then it's settled. Good. All right, Rook, we're done here. Now, get your ass to the Siren and bring me my goods.
What if we leave a few things here and make a second trip?
Next time you see Bog, tell him to lighten up. Guys have the attitude problem.
You wanna kick back? Avoid the last snow.
Kann ich denn nicht zu einem Schiff? Oh, hier ist rumgeplänkelt, hier geht einer auf den Sack. Ich nicht bezahlt werde für meinen Job. Muss ja das Geld nehmen. Neue Items. Mhm. Naja.
of SSNN, and this is Galactalk. My guest tonight is one of the most notorious criminals in the settled systems. His ruthlessness and desire for wealth has landed him squarely at the top of the wanted list for every major law enforcement agency in the galaxy. I am, of course, speaking of the self-appointed leader of the Crimson Fleet himself, Jasper Crix. Good evening, Mr. Crix.
Good evening, Gale. Thank you for accepting my invitation.
Yes, well, being blindfolded and then Grav jumped to what appears to be an abandoned mining facility isn't exactly what I call an invitation.
Well, I'm sure you're not surprised that your request for an interview would come with some very specific conditions.
No.
Frankly, I was a bit surprised to receive any type of response at all. Would you mind telling me why you decided to do this interview?
Because there comes a time in every pirate's life where they have to make an extremely important decision. Do they take a leap and become one of the most legendary pirates in history? Or do they simply sputter on, subsisting on freighters, deep space privateers?
So are we to assume that you're taking the
Oh, ich will mein Schiff wieder haben.
that Jasper Crix is moving on to bigger and better things in his life?
That's spot on, Gale. That's exactly why you're here.
Interesting. Well then, would you mind sharing with us exactly what your particular leap entails?
In due time.
Aber es wird alles übertragen, das ist gut.
There's no rush. In fact, I'd say we have at least 12 hours before the authorities trace this broadcast. Plenty of time to discuss whatever you like.
Oh, all right then. Perhaps the best place to start this interview would be at the beginning of your career.
Please, proceed.
All green on release. We're free to fly.
Boah, ey. Was ist los mit mir? Ja. Muss ich hin? Das Ding kann sich doch nicht mal wehren.
Well, you didn't put us into a planet, so we must be in the right place.
Fast noch reingecrasht in das Ding. Geil.
And we're locked in.
Na, okay. Wie viele Leute muss ich umlegen?
About time you showed up. All right, I want to know what's going on. I've been trying to get Delgado's attention for, I don't know, 3 years now. And what do I get? Nothing but radio silence. Then out of nowhere, just when Neva and I are closing in on a huge score of our own, Delgado orders me to help you out. Well, I'll be damned. Someone from the fleet finally agrees with me about something. It's a goddamn miracle. So Neva's message said you were here for Dombrowski. Was that all she sent you here to do? Or was there something else you were sent here to steal? Oh, really? Did she now? I can't believe she's trying to cut me out of this deal. Without me, the award never would have ended up here in the first place. Yeah? Funny you're only bringing that up now. Fine, I'll help. But you're doing all the legwork, and I'm still taking my cut of the payout. Anyway, we'll get to that later. First, we have a much bigger fish to fry. So why are you targeting a Gaul bank exec anyway? Not exactly your average Crimson Fleet prey. Why the interest? Merchant vessels, transport, supply convoys, mining settlements, you get the picture. But taking on a megacorp, that's a really big deal. Something the Crimson Fleet stayed away from in the past. Sounds to me like Delgado's either getting desperate, or this is leading to an even bigger score down the road. Oh, I see. We're playing this game now. Fine, fine. Well, you might as well turn around and hop back aboard your ship because you're not getting near Dombrowski without my help.
You want credits? Hugs? What?
Well, well. It appears we have a mind reader here. You're absolutely right. I don't want money. I want back into the Crimson Fleet. It's as simple as that. All right, all right. See, that wasn't so hard, was it? Now, let's talk business. Dombrowski's a full-timer aboard the Siren of the Stars. Probably spends more time cruising the space lanes than actually working. Fortunately, the Siren is hosting the Tehran Preservation Society charity gala. Larry won't be able to resist showing off his VIP clout. To get what you need, you're gonna have to attend the gala, talk to his fellow philanthropists, and dig up some dirt.
Oh, this is my cue. Step aside, mortals. Barrett is here.
Ich habe nicht so einen Charles schmeißen.
Yeah, well, lucky for you, it's not black tie, so you'll be fine. This card will allow you to access the Starfield ballroom. If you need my help, I'll be relaxing in one of the upper level lounges. Head inside and mingle with the crowd. No one likes Dombrowski, so they'll be more than happy to share his dirty secrets. He's a VIP executive, which means he either worked really hard using blood, sweat, and tears to make the arduous climb to the top, or he backstabbed, lied, cheated, and betrayed his way up the corporate ladder. From what I've heard, it's the second option. Well, you better learn quick. Oh, there's one last thing. Trident equips all of their starliners with the latest acoustic threat detection. Meaning that you lose patience and kill anyone aboard the ship, security will be alerted and all hell will break loose. Anyway, I suppose that's enough to get you started. Good luck. As long as you remember that I'm getting paid my cut, I'll help you with it. What's the status of it? Okay, then let me point you to the person in charge of the award. Her name's Sheila Holbrook, and you can probably find her in the Starfield ballroom. I'd press her to reveal where the award's hidden, and we can go from there. And if you're thinking of pulling the trigger on poor Miss Holbrook, remember that any gunfire is gonna set off the ship's alarms. Oh, and while you're at the gala, avoid the canapes. They're frozen, not fresh.
Ja, gucken wir uns jetzt mal hier um. Kann nicht wahr sein. Das ist ja eine Vorbereitung.
This is one of Trident's top-of-the-line vessels.
Ja, sagen wir nicht voll. Interessiert keiner Sau, was du von dir gibst.
Between you and me, the best part of my job is
Irgendwas Interessantes hier.
Listen. Can't hear the engines, can you? You're not.
Okay, hier ist nichts weiter von Belang. Bist du? Ja. Warum ist sie?
The society chair has really outdone herself this time.
Was?
Have you tried the canapes? Horrid. Positively horrid.
Quite a lovely starliner. Nothing but the best for the society.
An open bar would have been nice, but Trident's gouging us for every credit we've got. Not much, other than the fact that they host these wonderfully entertaining gala events every month. Let's put it this way. He's screwed over so many people, if he suddenly disappeared from the universe, I don't think anyone would miss him. Well, apparently the award is so valuable, there's only one in existence. It gets passed to a new winner every year. Now, don't forget to donate to the cause.
Here for business or pleasure? His behavior towards women is abominable. That man really ought to be ashamed of himself. Nice to have met you.
So,
What brings you aboard?
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it?
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future society events aboard.
Pleased to make your
Starliner.
acquaintance. I don't know why Larry's attending this event. He could care less about any planet, let alone the Earth. Enjoy the rest of the event.
Okay.
Please remember to obey all posted safety and mustering instructions.
Hello.
Habe Vera.
Maybe we'll talk another time.
Quite a lovely Starliner.
Hello. Are you a
Nothing but
member
the
of the
best for the
society?
society.
Dombrowski is married to some poor woman that he constantly leaves behind in New Atlantis when he goes on his business trips. Well, that was boring.
Wo ist der Typ? Das hier könnte er sein.
I'm sorry. I don't believe we've met. Do I know you? My word. Is that supposed to be a veiled threat of some kind? I'm certain we've never been acquainted before, so I'll do you the courtesy of forewarning you about the impertinence that's to follow. When you approach me, I'd highly advise you to choose your words carefully. Otherwise, it's likely they will be your last. I think we're done here. Good day.
Wie soll ich den töten?
Ah, we're speaking again. Lovely. I can't possibly think of anything I'd rather be doing at this very moment. Oh, think you've cracked the case, detective? Bravo. I'm not certain why you're approaching me with this harassment, but I can assure you that you've made a potentially life-threatening mistake. Perhaps you're unaware of the extent of my influence, or perhaps you're irrevocably stupid. I'll assume it's the latter and overlook it for now. We've spoken enough. Good day.
Vielleicht muss ich ja warten, bis der irgendwann anfängt rumzulaufen.
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it?
Ich weiß nicht, wie er aussieht. Den kaufe ich mir. Das kriegen wir hin. Jetzt holen wir erstmal die Dame hier.
Yes, I'm extremely busy preparing for the award ceremony, so this better be important. Yes, I am. Actually, I've been entrusted with the transfer of the award for the last 7 of its 9 years. Why do you ask? In my cabin? Oh, please. Why would I do something so foolish? I'll have you know that the award is locked inside the master safe, located at the purser's office. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much more important things on my agenda than to speak to the likes of you.
In der Haus, wo die Suite ist. Ich hier rein.
To keep your Starview pass handy and all done.
Ups. Kurz reingucken. Den Safe öffnen ist okay. Ist der Safe gesichert? Wer ist es nicht?
If you want to dine at Captain Brokov's table, don't you?
Nö,
The
nö,
crew
wieso nicht?
barely had space to stand in their rooms.
The room. Ist irgendwer? Komm ich hier rein?
glad to have you aboard.
Hallo.
Welcome to the
Right.
purser's office.
This is the
I'm Chief
complimentary
Purser
service
Murata.
where they hold
How can
all
I
the
be of
fabulous
assistance today?
riches right
Of
back
assistance
there.
today.
Oh, absolutely. The safe is magnetically sealed and shielded with multiple layers of fully damage-resistant, vacuum-proof plating. In the unlikely event our vessel is boarded and the threat detection alarm is triggered, the safe will be permanently sealed until it reaches port. In the even more unlikely event this ship is destroyed, we can assure you that your loved ones will be able to recover your goods from the wreckage. So, as you can imagine, your property will be completely secure until you decide to retrieve them from our safe.
Okay.
I've only seen it briefly myself, but I can assure you that it's quite lovely. Unfortunately, the item is locked inside of our safe, which can only be accessed by presenting an appropriate claim ID. Is there anything else I can assist you with today?
Okay. Alles klar.
Don't forget to tell your friends how much you enjoy the cruise.
Okay, wir müssen also die Karte holen. Jetzt befragen wir nochmal die Leute. Aber das werden wir in der nächsten Folge tun. Bis denn. Ciao.